and hi everyone. So today we will learn about the new topic, which is momentum. So before that, I really hope that you guys still remember about the previous topic because I will not repeat it back. But if you guys have any question regarding about the previous topic, you can just freely WhatsApp me anytime. Okay, so let's proceed to the new topic, which is momentum. Actually, the definition and any theories about the momentum, I have uploaded it in the Padlet, so you guys can just read it and do the task that I have leave it to you. Okay, so today's class is actually about the calculation only. The basic formula of momentum is P equal to mv, which is momentum equal to mass times velocity. So the SI unit is kg meter per second. Okay, so let's take a look for the first example. A lorry with a mass 20,000 kg moves with a velocity of 22 meters per second. Find the momentum of lorry. So we can find the momentum of lorry by using this formula. So momentum is equal to mass times velocity. So the mass of the lorry is 20,000 kg and the velocity of the lorry is 22 meters per second. So we just use this formula, 20,000 kg times 22 meters per second, we got 440,000 kg meter per second. Don't forget to write the SI unit, okay? Let's proceed to the conservation of the momentum. Okay, so the direction of the momentum follows the direction of the velocity. Okay, so it means that the positive sign for the right direction and the negative signs for the left direction. Okay, so there are three types of collision, which is elastic collision, inelastic collision, and also the explosion. Okay class, let's take a look for the first type of collision, which is elastic collision. What is elastic collision? So let's take a look on the diagram. So this is the before collision. Two objects will collide together, and after collision, the two objects will move separately, either in a different way or maybe in the same way, but it will not stick together. It will move separately. Okay. Okay class, so the formula is total momentum before collision is equal to total momentum after collision. So how to calculate the total momentum before collision? So as we know that the formula of the momentum is mass times velocity, right? So we need to calculate the mass times velocity for the first object plus mass times velocity for the second object. So that's why the formula is m1u1 plus m2u2, which is u is initial velocity. Same goes to the after collision. We need to calculate the momentum for the first object plus momentum for the second object, so that we got the total momentum after collision. So that's why m1v1 plus m2v2, which is v is final velocity. So m1u1 plus m2u2 is equal to m1v1 plus m2v2. Let's try to do the example for the elastic collision. So the question asks us to find the v2, which is the final velocity for the second object. So we just need to transfer the information into the formula, which is m1 we have 2 kg, u1 the initial velocity for the first object is 10 meters per second, plus with 1 kg times with the velocity is negative 2. We put here negative because the direction is to the left, and is equal to the total momentum for the after collision, which is 2 kg times with the 4 meters per second plus 1 kg and v2. So we got 20 plus negative 2 equal to 8 plus v2, and we have 18 is equal to 8 plus v2. We have v2 is 10 meters per second. Okay class, let's proceed to the second type of collision, which is inelastic collision. So what is inelastic collision? So let's take a look for the diagram. So before collision, okay, the two objects will collide together, and after collision it will stick together and move together. Okay, so in the same direction lah. So the formula is m1u1 plus m2u2 is equal to m1v1 plus m2v2, right? But it shares the same velocity because it moves together. So basically the velocity is just the same. So the formula for the inelastic collision is m1u1 plus m2u2 equal to m1 plus m2 times with velocity, because the velocity for m1 is just the same with the velocity for m2. Okay class, let's try to do the example for inelastic collision. Okay, so the question asks us to find the velocity, which is the final velocity for after collision. Okay, so we use the formula m1u1 plus m2u2 equal to m1 plus m2 times with the velocity. Okay, so we have m1 is 2 kg and the initial velocity for the first object is 10 plus the mass for the second object is 3 kg times with 0, because the second object is at rest. So the initial velocity for the second object is 0. Equal to 2 kg plus 3, which is 2 kg m1 plus 3 kg is m2 times with the velocity. Okay, so we have 20 plus 0, which is 20, equal to 5v, and we have v is equal to 20 divided by 5, and the final answer is 4 meters per second. Okay class, let's take a look for the last type of collision, which is explosion. So here is the collision before explosion, which is two objects will stick together and stay together at rest. So if the object is stay together at rest, so the initial velocity for both objects is 0. Okay, so here is the collision of after explosion. So after explosion, the two objects will explode and move separately. Okay, so as we know that the formula is m1u1 plus m2u2 is equal to m1v1 plus m2v2. So as the initial velocity is 0, u1 is 0, u2 is 0, so we get here is 0. Because any number times with 0, we got 0. Okay. 0 is equal to m1v1 plus m2v2. So we just transfer m1v1 here, so we got m1v1 is equal to negative m2v2. So here is the final formula for the explosion. Okay class, let's do the example for the explosion. So here the question asks us to find the final velocity for the second object after explosion. So we know the formula is m1v1 equal to negative m2v2. m1 is 2 kg, v2 is negative 2 meters per second, negative because the object is moved to the left, equal to negative 8 times with v2. Okay, so we got here negative 4 equal to negative 8 v2. So negative 4 divided by negative 8, we got v2, and the final answer we got v2 is equal to 0.5 meters per second. Okay class, if you have any question regarding to this topic, you can just WhatsApp me anytime and I will explain it back to you. Okay, so on the next class, we will do a lot of exercises on this topic. Okay, bye, see you next class.